All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Listen, man, I have been one of the most critical of Carmelo Anthony. I will be honest with you. I've been very critical of Melo. But I think y'all taking the disrespect to a whole nother level. I seen an article come out yesterday about Carmelo Anthony and his Hall of Fame status. Listen, man, I think Melo fell off. And I think he fell off pretty quickly. I don't think the brother kept his body in tip-top shape in his 20s, right? Let's be honest with you. But to say that he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, very disrespectful. All right, just to list off a few of this brother's accomplishments, he comes into the league after winning the championship at Syracuse, right? I think sometimes we have to remember that the Naismith's Hall of Fame is not just a NBA Hall of Fame, it's for all your basketball accomplishments, right? He's a multiple-time gold medalist, okay? 10-time NBA All-Star. All right? Top 25 all-time in scoring. I believe he led the league in scoring 1 year. The brother is very accomplished. He's very accomplished. I was looking at a list of Hall of Famers, right? You do know Mitch Richmond is in the NBA Hall of Fame, right? I'm not taking anything away from Mitch Richmond. He does have a ring with the Lakers in 2002. But if we want to go stat for stat, who was better? It's not even close. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these guys like Clyde Drexler, I know Drexler has a ring. But if we're going stat for stat, who was a better basketball player? Melo was a better basketball player than freaking Artis Gilmore and Clyde Drexler. Some of these guys. I'm just telling the truth, man. Tracy McGrady. It's close with T-Mac and Melo. I'd say Melo was much more consistent than T-Mac because he avoided the injuries, right? I'd even say Allen Iverson, though Allen Iverson might be a little bit more accomplished than Melo. He made it to the finals on his own. Melo has been consistent over a decade and a half. You know, he's been consistent for a decade. And he deserves some respect for that. The problem with Melo is we're in this era where you have to win, according to everybody. People are tired of, it's like you want people to win, but you don't want people to win like Kevin Durant won. Right? People want you to win a fair way. So that would be like the San Antonio Spurs. I think we look at San Antonio as a fair team that won. The Golden State Warriors' first ring. Even though LeBron had 2 teammates injured, we look at that Warriors team as organically made. We don't like when Kevin Durant joined. The Detroit Pistons, organic team. Like, I think that people want teams to win in their mind a fair way. And I look at what the some of these guys in the past have done. Their accomplishments don't come close to how consistent and relevant. Up until last year, I'd even say maybe 2 years ago. Before that, Melo had been a consistent scorer in this league. Could get you 22 to 25 a night pretty much his whole career. He's fell off. Yes, I will admit that. But this Hall of Fame conversation, look, I get it. You want people to win rings? There is no denying that that dude is a first ballot Hall of Famer, though. When you look at that list of some of the guys that got in first ballot, Melo should be on that list. Now, if he's in a class with LeBron, depending on when he retires, of course. Maybe if his class includes LeBron, D-Wade, and maybe, I don't know, some other top-tier guys, maybe you make him wait a year. Just out of respect for LeBron and D-Wade and those type guys. But if it's not that, he could lead a class. He's that good. He was that great of a basketball player at his apex, at his prime. Melo's a first ballot Hall of Famer, y'all. Don't get disrespectful with it. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro. Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.